Hi everyone, Coach Emma here from Aspire, and I'm going to be talking to you today about coping strategies for burnout. Now, because we're talking about burnout, I'm assuming that you've already highly stressed individual. So I'm not looking at talking about ways to improve or lower stress or to prevent stress. We're assuming that you've already been there for quite some time and now you're at that point of where you feel like there's literally no return. It's very overwhelming. What do you do in that point? So these strategies, again, there is not a one shoe fits all approach to things like this. You have to figure out what works best for you. But I'm going to deliver some techniques that from personal experience and also with the clients that I work with tend to be the more preferred approaches to take when dealing with burnout. So number one is boundaries. A lot of the time, the reason why a person can hit burnout is because they did not have boundaries set in place prior. And so let's use work as an example. So maybe you're a high performer, high achiever, bit of a perfectionist, or you just love to be busy and to be working all the time and feeling productive. And so it might be that you're the individual who wakes up in the morning and you start checking your work emails straight away before anything else. And then you're just working right the way up until you go to bed. You shut down your laptop. Let's say it's quite late because you wanted to finish some work off. And then you shut down the laptop and then you try to go to bed and then you rinse and repeat, and you do this every single day. There's no time where you're saying, I'm not working between these hours. Now, I understand that for some people that can be difficult, especially if you have a high workload during some weeks. For most people, that will not be every single day or every single time. So in that sense, set some boundaries. If you don't work weekends typically, that is your no working weekend, all right? And you have to hold yourself accountable for that and set that boundary in place, okay? Saturday and Sunday, I'm not going to look at my emails. I'm not going to respond to any work-related tasks. It starts on Monday when I start my working hours again. It's really important that you set boundaries for that. Now, that's going to look different for everyone. Some people work weekends, some people work 7 days a week. In that sense, then, okay, what are the hours that you can look at when you shut off from work? Have to have those boundaries set in place, okay? And the same goes for if you're, getting burnout from just socializing too much or being on social media too much. That can also be a thing. Set boundaries in place to shut off from that as well. Okay, the second one is to seek social support. And I just said don't be social. But this is different. So it can be that we try and deal with these kind of things by ourselves, and you might think that, okay, what I need to do is just to figure this out and just keep going, or maybe you're beating yourself up and telling yourself that you should be better than this, you should be able to get through it. Social support is really important. If it's work related, sometimes going to your work colleagues can help, just discussing a few things, getting a few things off your chest, discussing like what could be causing you so much stress, and is there a solution that maybe a colleague knows about, or maybe you're not able to speak to your work colleagues, and then you might seek support in your friendship groups, your partner, your family. Maybe you don't have a partner, maybe you don't have any friends close by, maybe you don't have any family that you feel comfortable talking to, so then you can look to things like online forums and also seeking out a therapist as well to help you with that social support. There's a lot to be said for talking therapy. Just talking and speaking about the things that are building up inside, because again, the idea is that we let those things go, and that is going to help you with not feeling so overwhelmed. And then the third one is to have yourself a little mini break. Take yourself away, even if it's just for one night. If you can't do that, maybe it's 1 hour, just to spend a little bit of time by yourself. And again, switch off from the world during that time. So turn your phone off, get away from the laptop, get away from everything and just spend some time by yourself. That could be 1 hour, it could be a full weekend, it could be a whole week, it could be a month, who knows, whatever you need. Spend time by yourself so that you can feel grounded again and come back to you at your core, and just shut off all the noise around you. And that will help you to just see things a bit more clearly. Maybe it'll also highlight the initial problem that you're dealing with, the root cause, which is, again, really important to identify at this point, to ensure that it doesn't happen again. All right, so very few quick tips there. Obviously, if you want to speak any more about this or discuss any more techniques for dealing with this, please do reach out to the Aspire team. We are happy to help with this, and you know, we're ready to speak about this in more detail if you feel like you would want to do that. All right, thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps. See you in the next video. Bye.